Hey everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to some more information about my raw food journey. And by the time you're watching this, hopefully it'll be the 23rd of December, and that'll be week 6 of my journey. And I just wanted to share with you guys what to expect on this raw food journey. So I've been making a few notes as I've been going along, and I remember when I was looking into this, I thought, what will happen? You know, when will the weight come off and all of this kind of stuff? And when will I start to feel amazing? Well, you feel amazing from day one. When you start making some juices and some smoothies and, you know, eating your salads and your raw vegetables and things, when you start doing that, you're going to feel like $1 million. You're going to have the energy to move through your day. There's going to be a clarity of mind, and you know, very quickly your skin will really appreciate the extra hydration that you're giving it. And you can see just with myself that there is this beautiful glow happening, and that just happens all over your body. So from week 1 to week 2, you are going through a cleansing stage, and this is kind of the hardest part of your journey, the first couple of weeks. It's all very new to you, and some of the detox symptoms may be different for you than they were for me. Now, I was already a vegetarian, so I didn't have to detox from meat and hormones and all those kind of things. But if that is you, then you may experience a lot more headaches and cloudiness coming forward as you're releasing it. So it's sort of like you know, you're getting the improvements, but there's sort of these detox systems that these detox symptoms will hang on there for a little bit of a while. The one thing that hangs on there for me is because I had terrible sinus issues, so I've got the blackness within the eyes, and you can, in this particular light, which I must admit is really dark in here, it looks worse than what it really is. In the daylight and in normal light, I can't even see them, but I can see them on the monitor, which is not fun. Anyway, that's just detoxing and releasing. So you will notice skin improvement. You will feel heaps and heaps of energy. You'll probably lose between 1 and 3 kilos. Some people lose 5 kilos, but I would say that a lot of that is water weight. And you know, because you're regulating your body now, it's got to get used to being hydrated. You know, you depending on how much weight you have to lose. So some people that have got a lot of weight to lose, you're going to lose a lot more, a lot quicker. When you get down to myself in my body frame and my composition, my body is always waiting for a famine. So it's like I'm happy, and you know, it kind of likes to be happy when I'm bigger, because it feels, I don't know, like it feels nourished or comforted or something like that. And it's like, okay, in case there's going to be a famine sometime, you know, because I've gone through times where I haven't eaten much, so maybe my body is remembering, hey, maybe she's doing this again, all this kind of stuff. So you're going to go through these different little sections of, you know, your growth and your journey, and where you see how you were damaging yourself. And it's taken a long time to get where you are today, so we just have to be patient on the weight loss side of things. And also you're going to have increased, like I did say, increased energy for the week 1 and week 2. So you'll start to get an exercise routine happening. Week 3 and week 4, some detox symptoms will still be there. So you might have aching in the joints, you might have sweating, you might have some diarrhea sometimes. Your bowels are trying to work in a different way now, and also your bladder will have to work in a different way. So I found that when I was getting to a stressed out weight, and you know, oversized weight for me, my bladder, I had tons of problems with my bladder. I felt like I was peeing myself all the time, and I wasn't, but it felt like I was, and it felt like I needed to go to the toilet more frequently and during the night, and it was the nerves. It must have been my nervous system on overload. So the one thing I've noticed is regulating this bladder and having this bladder control. Also my bowels. Now I was probably going only, you know, once or twice a day. Now it's up to 5 or 6 times a day. Had to get used to that and how it all, you know, happens. And good, we want the elimination. We want that because that's getting rid of stuff out of the body. So week 3 to 4, you're going through changes. Your body's going through changes. You're noticing changes in clothing are starting to fit differently. Your composition is starting to change. So your muscles are replacing fat. So you're getting there. You just got to keep going and make sure that you are completely having a lot of fruit and a lot of vegetables and a lot of water. And a lot of juices and things. Just really make sure you're hydrated. If you're starting to feel down, have some more fruit to bring you back up. Blend all your fruit together, or have just a fruit platter, and you know, see how much different this makes your mind feel. So you may also be tempted in week 3 to 4. You may start being tempted to you know, grab something that's cooked or have a taste of something that's cooked. You know, don't worry if you do it once or something, you know, if you go off the bandwagon or something like that. But try as hard as you can to resist that, because it's only a minute or two that you have that temptation. It's not really a craving, it's more of a temptation to just, you know, have something vegan. Especially if it's a really cold day or something and you're thinking, oh boy, I'd really like to have some nice warm soup, you know, or something like that. Just avoid the temptations. Remember that with if you do need to heat your food, as long as it's not going over 110 degrees Fahrenheit, you are not destroying any enzymes. So that, you know, you can actually have it sort of just a little bit warmer than room temperature, and if that's okay with you, you know, that's fine. You can have that. So don't think that you have to have everything stone cold. You can do these things. As long as it's not over that temperature, it's not breaking down the enzymes in the food. So if it's really, really super duper cold, why not just have something like that? As long as it's fruits and vegetables, and you know, you're staying away from starchy things as much as you can. We know what they are. You know, breads and rice and things like that. All the white things are starchy things. They don't help you to get to where you're going. Okay. So, and you should also lose another 1 to 3 kilos. Some people may lose 5. So by this stage they may have lost 10 kilos in a couple of weeks and starting to look amazing or feel amazing as well. For myself, I think, like, I'm up to week 6 and I think that I've lost about 7 kilos or 8 kilos because I'm running every day, almost every day. So my muscle, my muscle is replacing the fat. So obviously that's going to weigh more, but you're in a smaller composition. So I don't care about the scales. I mean, I only happened to see the scales at my friend's house, and that was the only time I looked. But yeah, so try not to even bother about that scale. Just go with the clothes that you're wearing and keep trying different outfits. I've got a whole lot of different outfits there that once they fit me, I'll know that I've gone a certain, you know, I've come a certain way. So just keep them there and keep yourself inspired and wear things differently, because you'll start feeling different. So I've been wearing lots of dresses and I wouldn't normally do that. Now, you know, so you feel this change coming within you. So more visible weight loss from everybody else's point of view happens in the 8-week mark, around about that. Like, you know, you'll really start noticing it 4 weeks within yourself, but it may take the 8 weeks for other people to go, wow, you know, you're really starting to lose weight. But they will notice before that how wonderful you look, how different you look, and how energetic you are, and how your life is changing. And you know, you're doing this for yourself. You're not doing this for anybody else, but for how you feel. And I know there are so many people that said, oh, thank you for bringing this because I'm on this journey. Oh, well, hallelujah. I'm so glad I'm not alone in this. Like, I had to go when I went to Sydney and I had to have, you know, buy all my own stuff at the supermarket, and I was wondering, you know, how am I going to do this? I'm not going to be able to have smoothies, but downstairs they made smoothies for me at a reasonable price, so I could do it and I could have it. And you feel satiated. You need to feel full, you know, with what you're having, and just feel full. If you're not full, have another glass of juice, have another glass of water, you know, start feeling full all the time. So then you expend your energy and you eat again. You spend your energy and you eat again. Just remember, with this raw food diet, you can eat all day if you want to, as long as it's fresh fruit and vegetables. in salads and things like that. You can eat as much as you want of those things. You are not going to gain weight on just salad and fruit. If you are eating dairy and if you're snacking on chocolates and having hot chips and things like that, well, it's a little bit different. There's a lot of fat in those things. There's a lot of heaviness in those foods. So we want to keep light, and our frequency needs to be high, and this is how we're doing it. So you may be a little bit frustrated, with your weight, but it didn't take 5 minutes to get there. So just be patient with things, and tell yourself that heal yourself, self-heal yourself all the time. Appreciate yourself and thank your body for the work that it's been doing for you so far, and listen to what your body wants and needs. And also just know that very, very soon, if you stop now, then you're going to have to start all over again. You're just going to gain weight and you're going to feel guilty and feel bad about yourself. So just keep going now, and you're going to start reaping the benefits. Other people are already, will already mention to you how you look and how your skin looks. And your skin, in fact, really goes through some changes, and really starts to clear up. And for those who've got severe acne, you're going to just love this, because all of this is going to be healing. Again, do your facial exercises at night, do your neck exercises, and work out your facial muscles, and do stretches. Go for walks. You have to do the work as well on the physical side of things. Some people say, I just did this diet and I was just eating raw fruit and I didn't have to do any exercise. Well, that's great, and that will work for you without any exercise. But guess what? You lose all this weight, your skin starts to hang on you, and we don't want that. So we want to firm up our skin as we're losing weight, so it sort of has a chance to wrap itself around the muscles as they are starting to come out more. So recommended exercise is between 30 minutes and 1 hour a day, 6 days a week, if you can. If not, do it every second day. At least it's consistent in that way. If you do it for the first 3 days of the week and then have 4 days off, it might be, a little bit unbalanced. So if you can't do it every day, do it every second day. And what I've decided to do, since it's getting very hot here in Australia, is I'm getting up like an extra couple of hours early, which means I go to bed a bit early as well. And so I get a few more hours in my day. I can do my workout. And I've been running, and I used to be not even be able to go from one driveway to the next driveway, and I was dying. Now I'm running consistently. I'm doing about 45 to 50 kilometers a week. I worked that out today and I nearly died. I thought, really? But that's how far I'm advancing with my running. And the other day I actually had people try to stop me from running because they thought it was too hot, and I'm like, get out of my way. They're trying to run me over. Oh, stop running, it's too hot. Okay, it's too hot. And I'm like, look, I don't care. And I just kept running through them because, I was nearly home anyway. I was like, you guys, you could have stopped me like an hour ago, you know what I mean? So I run, and in between that, if I do weights in between that. I've just started doing a weight routine now. And I also jump on my trampoline. If I can't go running, I'll run on my trampoline. And the trampoline helps you so much with your lymphatic system, it's not funny. They say that 15 minutes on a rebounder or a trampoline, whatever you want to call it, is like equivalent to an hour in the gym. So there you go, ladies, men, 15 minutes, put some awesome tunes on, and you've done like an hour in the gym. Awesome. So just be patient with yourself. Now that's as far as I've gotten so far. And I have got some recipes. Well, recipes are really easy to come across, and I know people want them, but my basic smoothie in the morning is like 3 bananas, some water, some oranges, some lemon, some ginger, and maybe one other fruit like a mango or papaya, something like that, whatever's been on special. And I put the greens in last. So I put either spinach, kale, or whatever greens, lettuce, whatever. A big whole cucumber is really, really good. And I also put, at least once a day, I put a couple of teaspoons of spirulina in there, and that gives you the protein. Sometimes if I want something, extra sweet, maybe after dinner or something, I'll have bananas with cacao. And, don't worry about what you're consuming as fruit and vegetables and all that kind of thing. It goes in, it comes right out. It's expended very quickly. It's very easily digestible. You're not doing anything wrong by having bananas or by having fruit or whatever like that. You're doing great things for your body. And it's evident in how you look. Look at how you look and how you looked before when you were eating a normal diet. What has made you feel better? What has made your skin look better? What has been giving you the clear eyes? The size of my eyes have just gone amazing. They've changed a different color. They're getting more turquoise, and I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera, but every time I look into my eyes, they've changed, and I can see differences going on. So you will as well. So yeah, so I am going to, I'll try to, when I'm making Christmas salads, I am going to record the process for you. And so you will start to see some of the things that I make. It's not always fancy, because some of the times I make the same thing, and if I'm happy with it, I'll make it every night if I'm happy with it. But I'll make some things and show you maybe some different ideas that you might be able to do for yourself. And I don't make any of those sweets, how they've got raw food sweet stuff. I haven't made any of that yet. So I don't know, maybe I'll make something like that for Christmas, and I'll show you guys what I do if you're interested. So I hope that's helpful. I'm interested to know about your journey, and I did recommend all these people, or not recommending them so much as in just listen to them and what they've been doing. And some people have been a little bit disappointing with what they've been saying and doing, but oh well, to each their own. It's their own journey. I'm just doing this in my way and what feels right for me. And you'll have your way of doing it, and don't worry about it. You're doing a fantastic job within yourself. You're making a life change that's going to benefit you forever. This is just your lifestyle now. It's not a diet, it's not a fad. This is your lifestyle, and it's going to be challenging at times, as it is for me at times. It's challenging because some things aren't always available, and it gets harder. But you always make your way through, and it never hurted anybody to eat a little bit. Just have a nice light day if you can't get all the things that you need to get into you. But make sure you take your vitamins and have B12, and kale's got plenty of B12, and spirulina is full of B12, and magnesium and chromium and iron and vitamin A and all of those things that we need, as well as tons of protein. So there you go, everybody. I hope that's helpful to you, and I will have some pictures soon. Hopefully on Christmas I'll get my husband to take some pictures of me in my dress for Christmas, so that you can see perhaps the difference between October, this year, October, to now, and see if you can see the difference in my face and my body. So thanks for listening, and I wish you very, very Merry Christmas wherever you are, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and until the next video, it's goodbye. Goodbye!